Amy says, "Hurry up, Andy. The parade is starting." And Andy hurries up. He gets there. It's a military parade, but it's got all the nice stuff. It's a street, unseen business kind of parade, but all kind of marching bands. It's a moving parade that will be going on all over the states, all over America. Marching bands, cheerleaders, gotta have the cheerleaders in the parade, and throwing candy, and yeah, those old cars, maybe even those funny little cars, you see them in the parade. And then comes the military part of it, the military pit bull part of this parade. And up front, you got Oliver, military man, with a megaphone. You can never hear what they're saying on those megaphones. So they're also, with the candy, they're handing out pamphlets that explain. Of course, girls are there, part of this military parade to get the Christ complex, Jesus' house, started. And Oliver explains, and it's in the pamphlet, the flyer, that these folks here have been in the way since Stone Cold John Milton Brady, one and only, got to California, Los Angeles, in 2007. These folks have been on the way and in their positions. Kind of work they do. It's they're held to a higher accountability on the streets in the unseen business. Yeah, you got some local to county to state to federal cops. Oh, this is my mean street fiction, guys. It's to get you to pick up that phone and for real. See, your call is hijacked to me. 424-229-4140. You can't call me up, tell me what you believe about Jesus or anything else. That's religious censorship in America. So is 9/11. This is I try not get into that. I go into that in every parable. This is my mean parable for those in the way of those who want to use the icebreaker. So you make that call. Make a SEMPER for all you in the military, stationed across the United States, all over the world. Make that video of your phone not working, calling from there, 424-229-4140. Call quickly here, but I don't intend to be here very long. Mr. Veranda, they got tired of getting those calls and knowing what was going on the other end. Separate 5 videos of not getting John Milton Brady for a year and a half at the Burlington Convalescent Hospital. Fact part here, guys. Pick up that phone in front of reporters, anchors, network news anchors, local news anchors, all politicians, local, state, federal, of course, cops, firemen, doctors, anyone who is somebody. Anybody, all Americans. Demonstrate your religious censorship. It's not about that. Not just about that. That's your family's lifeline to the firemen, the police, the paramedics. Make that video of it not working. Something that should obviously be news, should be taken care of. Somebody should be doing something about it, but I've been asking for 7 years. Oh, I've been asking since got to LA. 2007, November, I think is when I got the first phone, got the Metro phone in 2008. Since then, I let the years go up and I don't update. I have to look and see how long I've been asking. Been asking for 93 checks, World Trade Center 93 checks for all that time. Have yet to get one. Don't have any certified letters. Yeah, that's at a hospital, that Burlington Convalescent Hospital as well. None of that stuff. So do that today. Make that video of your phone not working. Tell all your friends, your family. Do that as well. You and the military, friends and family back home. It's not what you're fighting for. So whoever they're going to place in office, that's what the Hollywood news is doing right now. They are deciding who they're going to put in next. It's not so whoever they put in next can keep on stealing your family's mail and threatening them with a censorship, easily documented censorship of your phone. Make those calls, those SEMPER videos. Pass them along at church, at work, at school, and yeah, in front of all. All you can think of, it would be good to get their position on truth in America. Pass it along, and come see me when you see someone other than me and those clouds there. And my changing eyes. In my imagery, I design imagery as well as make these parables. I'm MELTON, son of a carpenter and Mary. When you see someone other than me there, yeah, we start building. That's what this parade all over America, all over the world, is to get into gear. I'm going to get back to the mean stuff now. It's my fiction. You know what to do with the fact part. Pick up that phone, see a thug threatening your family. Document it. But Oliver's telling everybody, these folks have been in the way. And from the tanks, you know, the barrels hanging out, top of all kinds of military vehicles, might even have a helicopter too. They've got folks hanging by their bells. We'll call bells painful items to be hung by. But these folks have been in the way, and they've been part of the dangerous censorship of your phones. Been in the way. And remember, this is my Main Street fiction. I tell you where the fact starts. Make those SEMPER videos. These guys have been in the way when folks have come to Los Angeles, to California, talk to John Melton Bray, say, I want to build the Christ complex with you. I want to be a part of that. I want to be in on the ground floor. I want to be a part of that opportunity. That's more than about the physical buildings. When they come there, a lot of these folks you see hanging here by those bells have been in charge of, or thought they were in charge of, mistakenly making bad career choice. Long term. Best healthcare plan around. Just no pain meds, plenty of pain. Sensory side of beef kind of healthcare plan. These guys thought it was their job to introduce anyone coming to a scrawny, bald guy and call him Stone Cold, or even a guy my size and call him Stone Cold. I give you that simple solution every time I can. When you see someone other than me in my changing eyes, right here, we start building. And yeah, all those who've given you clever, yeah, let's find my DVDs. All those who have given you clever stuff to explain away why that's not happening. Why the guy on Beacon Avenue there. I can only show you the chess DVD so many times. I gotta get out the others. They've given you the best excuses possible. They've bullshitted any way they know how. They got themselves in a lot of trouble. This is the streets, the unseen business, that fiction of all of ours. They got plenty of replacements. So they have a nice parade, plenty of parades to get for the military Pitbull Project to get the word out. When you see someone other than he and his changing eyes on that chest there, we started building. Go to the campuses, go to spring break. What's going on? Mardi Gras over with? Oh, whenever something big happens, especially on the college crap, go tell them. Blonde, near blonde. Any college student wants to be a part of something positive. Come add your thoughts, ideas, and visions to the Christ Complex. For real stuff here. Go to those campuses and tell them. Go talk to them. Yeah, I'm at Vista Veranda in Linwood right now. I don't intend to be here too long, so if you're watching this on a Eyes of the Heart DVD or flash drive, try and look for a better address if it's past March 2016. But yeah, tell them to come see me, and if they've had trouble, as Oliver explains, you've had trouble meeting folks with impersonators of me, or they'll tell you it's all one big show, that kind of thing. That's these folks in the parade, Oliver explains. This Military Pitbull Project parade, and they see all those folks hanging by those bells. Maybe those two big egos that got them in trouble, huh? And he says, Oliver says, remember, if you always remember this, every time you see a cop, a police car, you see a fire engine, an ambulance, remind yourself of Stone Cold, John Milton Brady, calmly and patiently waiting for you to come get started on the Christ Complex. If you have met these folks bullshitting, yeah, they got something better to do now, and they're illustrating that. Walk through anyone in their shoes who might be making similar mistakes or such. Walk through. It's worth that 100th, that 1,000th attempt to be a part of the Christ Complex. Do that, guys. Come see me. I'm getting up over 12, so I better start this parable, and I got to point out, look for those parades. Don't always have to be on Main Street. It can be a street unseen business thing. Simple concept. One and only John Milton Brady's always here. When you see someone other than me and my changing eyes on this chest on this wheelchair, yeah, Spring Break 2014, the sins of mankind wounds were particularly rough. When you see someone other than me and my changing eyes there, we started building, you can build worldwide. Anyone starting early on that Christ Complex, or even their version of that, they're building their hell on earth. Streets are mean, they think long term. Come see me, guys, and you know where all those sticks and those screams end. When you walk through them, and girls, hold me tight. Till all that mean stuff disappears, and you can tell me what you think, what you want to be in the Christ Complex, and we can start building. You can walk past the past that's been holding us all back. Be a part of the future. Do that.